the desert that became a garden in the barren heartland of Negevah, where the sun scorched the ground and the winds howled through emptiness. A group of exiles settled in hope, but with little more than dust and faith. Their leader, Avidan, was a quiet man of deep trust in God. One day, he stood at the edge of the cracked land and proclaimed, "I'll plant the red cedar in the treeless wasteland, also acacia, myrtle, and olive. I'll place the cypress in the desert with plenty of oaks and pines." The people looked around at the dry earth and laughed nervously. "Here," they asked, "this land can't grow anything." But Avidan's eyes burned with something greater faith. "Not because of us," he said, "because of him, so they will know." Avidan lifted his arms to heaven and prayed. He knew what God had promised. "Everyone will see this. No one can miss. It's unavoidable, indisputable evidence that I, God, personally did this." Soon, the ground softened. Gentle rains came out of season. Tiny green shoots sprouted. The desert began to sing. In months, what was once desolate became a living grove, a garden bursting with life. Travelers wept when they saw it. Children danced in the shade. Everyone knew this was the work of the Lord. The challenge of the idols not far from Negevah, a city of stone called Zerim, prided itself on golden statues and engraved idols. They mocked Avidan and his God. But Avidan spoke again. "Take the stand on behalf of your idols. Offer evidence. Make your case. Can your gods predict anything? Can they tell us what's coming?" There was silence. No statue moved. No voice answered. The people stared at their lifeless gods, helpless, mute, and powerless. God's true champion. Then Avidan spoke with fire. "I've stirred up someone from the north, and he's coming." No one saw it coming, but God did. A conqueror would rise, not to destroy but to prove that God's plans were always ahead of time. No idol could claim it. No prophet had guessed it. There's no one who can say, "See, I told you so." No one who can say, "Look at what I predicted." The end of false hopes. God himself spoke through Avidan. "These gods are nothing, and what they work is nothing. Their figures are wind and spit." The people of Zerim watched as storms swept their statues away, while in Negevah the grove thrived. Those who trusted in the living God found life, and those who trusted in man-made idols found only silence and ruin. Moral lessons from the story. God can transform the driest season of your life into a flourishing garden. His miracles are not just personal, they're public and undeniable. No idol, idea, or human strength can match the wisdom and power of God. God sees the future before it unfolds. Trust in his timing and direction. Worship the Creator, not the creation. He alone deserves the glory.